Dear students, this is Aditya Ranjan continuing over here the second day biology class today on this Saturday morning, saying with very pleasant good morning to you all. So, as you are watching right now, this is an exclusive flow chart page which you are watching just now regarding the improvement in food resources. See, the idea to make such flow chart is only indicates about just a microchip, or you can say just a subjective script in a very little form, in a nano form you can say, so that in a very shortest duration of time we could be able to learn the things regarding the whole chapter. So, let us begin the explanation of this improvement in food resources chapter through this exclusive flow chart. We all are watching over here. This is an exclusive flow chart of improvement in food resources. So, the improvement in food resources, this is divided into two parts. Number one, we all know the improvement in crop yields over here. This is the first improvement. This is the first improvement, and improvement in crop yields related to plants. So, the improvement in food resources, we all know the main food resources are plants and animals. So, the improvement to get food must be done in plants and animals as the major source of food. So, the first is improvement in crop yields. This is the improvement in plant productivity or plant cultivation in the form of crops. And now the second one is animal husbandry. So, we will discuss it one by one. Now, the improvement in crop yields. What do you mean by the improvement in crop yields? We all know this improvement in crop yields relates to the crops and the yielding material of the crops. We all know the yields mean whatever we are obtaining in the form of grain or corns through major plants like rice, wheat, or paddy plants like you can say maize, whatever. These things are called yields. Their corns, the corns of or the grains of wheat, rice, or maize, etc. are collectively called as yields. So, what is the meaning of crop yields? First of all, we must know about it. What is the meaning of crop yields? We will discuss about it further, but over here if it is written, so just we have to get an idea. So, whatever corns or grains material obtaining in the form of crops, that is called crop yield, or the complete materials are called crop yields. Right now, what is crop? We have already recalled our previous class 8th, over where we have already studied that when the plants of same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, then it is called crop. So, on the same plane on a large scale, when any plant is being cultivated, that plant is called crop, and its grains or corns, the cultivated product is called yields. So, the complete plant is called crop, the complete obtained material is called crop yields. Fine. Now, let us move ahead. Regarding improvement in crop yields, we have to make our effort by the dint of certain biological tools and techniques in such a way that the cultivation of productivity of these crop yields may be improved quantitatively and qualitatively. This whole governs in terms of the improvement, and this thing is called finally the improvement in crop yields. Now, how do we improve this improvement in crop yields? Let us study one by one. See, it has total 3 points in this improvement in crop yields. The number 1, A, crop variety improvement. What kind of improvement we are having? We are having 3 kind of improvements in improvement in crop yields. The number 1 is we are improving the crop variety. Thereafter, we are having the crop production management, followed by certain nutrient management, irrigation, cropping patterns, whatever we all studied about it earlier also, and over here we have also to study about it further. And now the third one is cropping protection management, and the main thing is storage of grains. Let's recall or let's study in a brief over here one by one. See, crop variety improvement. See, first of all, without knowing anything, we must know about the variety. What is variety? Variety means you can say simply an item which is being cultivated, any kind of item which is being cultivated in the form of crop, that is called crop variety. Okay. So the first there are lots of varieties, means there are several items of the crops, like if rice, wheat, maize, pulses, whatever, several kinds of items are over there and several kinds of crops are over there. All those things are called the varieties of crops. So this is all about crop variety. But now how the crop variety improvement is being done? So to get the crop variety improvement, we can divide this improvement practices into 3 stages. The first stage is the choice of seeds for planting. What kind of seed we are choosing to plant? Okay, means showing of seeds. Thereafter, the second one is the nurturing of the crop plants. After germination of those seeds, how do we develop our new plants? That is called the nurturing of the crop plants. And finally, the third one is the protection of the growing and harvested crops from the loss. So by these 3 conditions, by these 3 ways, we could be able to improve our crop variety improvement. Now let us move ahead, or before that, this crop variety improvement can be done by these processes only. Now let us move ahead. The second one is crop production management. In crop production management, what do we do? So in crop production management, we are doing only 3 different things. The number 1 thing is nutrient management. We are first of all managing our nutrients productivity, thereafter irrigation, and thereafter cropping patterns. In nutrients management, we are having 2 things, mainly the manure and fertilizers. As we all know that the manure is nothing but just a natural substance prepared by the decomposition of plant and animal waste, such as cow dungs, dead leaves, dead insects, and vegetable wastage by the action of microbes. We all know manure is rich in humus, that is organic matter, which is very useful for the plant nutrition. So this is about manure over here. In further future we will study about it. And the second one is fertilizer. We all know the fertilizers are the organic compounds containing nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus, mainly NPK, nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus containing organic compounds continuously. These are called fertilizers and prepared in the factories only. So in a nutshell, this is all about manure and fertilizer over here. We will discuss about it further. Thereafter, come to the point, irrigation. See, irrigation, what is irrigation? So irrigation is the process through which the most essential fulfillment of water is being done through this process of irrigation for the development of plant. The process of providing water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. This is about irrigation. Thereafter, just come to the cropping pattern. In irrigation, we are just giving, just providing water suitably with our own availability or suitability to the plants. Now regarding cropping patterns, there are, as we have already studied about it earlier also, but over here, if it is a matter of a topic over here, so cropping patterns, it deals with the three kind of cropping. Like number one, mixed cropping, which is growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land. For example, wheat, gram, etc., or wheat, mustard, or groundnut, or sunflower, etc., or the livestock cultivation also. This is about mixed cropping, we have already studied. Thereafter, intercropping. In previous video we have already studied about it, the intercropping, during which we are growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same field. Like I have given example of paddy plant, maize, and in between their beds the cabbage plant. This is the most important example of the intercropping. And afterward, the crop rotation method. This is the third method, depending on which the duration, the crop rotation is done for different crop combinations. Okay, and it will improve the soil fertility. This is all about the cropping patterns. And after all, the crop protection management. In this crop protection management, normally we are to protect our crops, and you can say it is to study about the storage of grains, how we are cultivating our foods, and thereafter we have to store it, otherwise it will be wasted and our complete work is being wasted. So to to save our crops, our food material in future for further utility, this crop protection management is being done. That's all in this video. Let's start in another video regarding the animal husbandry.